What's funny is I just cut this grass Thursday. No, Friday. Just cut that. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. It was more full yesterday because Case filmed yesterday. His video comes out this evening, and the concrete island was under, like completely underwater. So, but the fence looks good. Looks like I need to take some trees out right there. If we don't move those later, they just catch more, and then it's just even worse. So we'll get that out of there. It's awfully pretty here. You want to listen without the engine? Beautiful. So last time we were here with you guys, that snake was, or I should say there was a snake right off that little rocky point right there. And it was definitely shaped more like a viper, a little thick bodied like a moccasin, but I couldn't get a shot on it. Not in time, he was too far away, but it's all good. I would imagine, I mean, unless he just holed up during that water we got yesterday, the 5 inches between midnight and 10 a.m. Unless he just holed up somewhere, I don't think he, I mean, I'm sure he made it, he can swim, but I don't think he's sitting over there, that's for sure. Because the water was 4 feet over where he was holed up. So, we'll see, I don't know, but ain't going swimming in there anytime soon, that's for sure. One thing about the rain, it sure does make things grow nice though, doesn't it? Look how green it is. Oh man. Oh man. Looks amazing. Just makes everything pop. Those two trees still need to come out. Got to clean up that brush pile right there. Take out a couple stumps. Doggos! Oh wait, I know what I wanted to do. Hang on. So we've got a leach field problem because I think somebody took out some material on top of our leach field, which made the leach field not as deep as it's supposed to be. So one of these days we're gonna have to fix it proper. But I'll tell you, the first thing we can do is this right here. I should have brought a shovel, but see how this is all catching like my grass clippings and all that stuff? I need to dig that out. Willow! What do you say, dog? What do you say? Well, that helped a little bit. I don't want to go too much because Oscar Mayer Wiener will try and fit through there. Willow was helping me though. She's helping me. Was you helping me? Look right here. Can you help? Get it right here. Get it. Willow, come here. Get it right here. Get it. Dig. Dig, Willer. Dig, Willow. No, not you. Okay, we got to get up because if he finds it, he'll be on the front porch in 1 minute. Such a stinker. So I say leach field. This is the leach field, but it's not like this is septic water. I mean, it is and it isn't, but if you look up there where I wasn't just disturbing it, she's clear. So it's not like it's duty water. Or if it is duty water, I don't want to talk about it. All right. So you can see where I've been cutting. I literally just mowed this Friday. It's been 48 hours. And not this, obviously this. But yeah, then we've got kind of control line. You can see it right here a little bit better. So she's getting full though. She'll get fuller every year as we cut it. All this fescue turning to head will really help. It's getting pretty tall though. Might actually have to brush hog it. What's that, cows? What do you say, cows? Moo, donkey. Here they come. All right. There's no cubes today, but hang on, Phineas. I can cut you down some trees. That'll be all right. Looks like we're good, good on the water troughs. Well, check this out. We mounted our flagpole yesterday. And this is from Service First. And some of you guys ask, it is rated up to 100 miles per hour. So that's pretty stout, because at 100 miles an hour, you're gonna have damage to the house. The flagpole's gonna be the least of your worries. But we do have a light, in case people are wondering. They sent us kind of a, the flag could be left a little to be desired. So I've got one coming today that's actually a 5x8. And that would probably be the max for this pole, because anything bigger, you're gonna have, you know, the sheer wind strength of the flag, or the, like, it's rated for up to 100 miles an hour with a certain size flag. If you put a 20-foot flag on there and you get 100-mile-an-hour winds, probably gonna fold that pole over real easy. So, but she's pretty good. They click up into place. They forgot to send us the, you guys told me what it is. That looked like a ballast to me, but like the black or the gold orb that sits on top. I don't know if it's called a final or a finale, or some of you guys, you know, either you spell final with an E or you're trying to say finale. But anyway, nonetheless, today she'll get an orb up there. Be all right. And a bigger flag. It'll look real nice. Not that it doesn't look nice. I mean, it really does. I'll show you from the porch later. It looks really good. The solar powered thing didn't work last night, but don't cry. It's okay. The colors still didn't run. You know what I'm saying? That's what Honey thinks of you. But anyway, it just needs to charge, but it is charged. It'll charge today. It charges actually with like 40% cloud cover, so we'll be good. It's so funny. I don't have cubes. I'm not in here with the tractor, so they're like, oh, whatever. But as soon as I fire this chainsaw up, they'll come running. So if you're new here, or if you're old here and you missed it, we got us a wood chipper from our friends at Wood Max. And what we've been doing is just felling some trees, letting the cattle eat, and then we come in and we chip up the trees. So today, just because it's really, really damp, I'm just gonna fell a couple of trees and we'll come in tomorrow and chip them up. Not that it'll be any drier. When I fell them, we gotta let the cows do what they do best, which is clean the leaves off. And usually takes about 12 hours. So by the time I get up in the morning, they'll be, I've been cutting about a dozen trees down a day. So by the time I get up in the morning, there'll be a dozen trees to chip up. So let's see how messy, let's see how messy we can make this area right here. That was a big one. She kind of spun on me. Don't judge my cut. Phineas, what's up, brother? All right. I think that'll do for everybody in here today. Sugar. And what's crazy is when you stand down here, it doesn't look like that big of a deal. But when we go stand on the back porch later, and there aren't 30, 40 foot treetops, or at least there's like 6, you know, half a dozen less. It's pretty crazy, man. It makes a huge difference. All right, let's go get everybody else. Have a good day, young lady. Well, I think that gives them enough. That should suit them for a little bit. Surely for today. Surely, sure. They got a dead one hung up there, but man, it fell right on in the fork. Right in the fork, about 20 feet up in the air. So that's a good time. What I'll do is come in and put the tractor on the base of this tree, make a cut, and make it go that way, which would be north. So, not the first time, it's just part of it dealing out here. And some of you guys have asked why I leave my tree stumps that way. And that's because either you're new here, which is okay, or you're not listening, which is not okay. Leave the tree stumps that way so I can find them later. Plus, I usually try to cut them. My chipper will handle 9x9 trees, stumps, branches, limbs. So I try to cut them to where they're about 8 to 7 in diameter. which means if the trunk of the tree, let's say 4 feet up, is 10 inches, I'll cut that stump at 4 feet. So that way I've got something I can manage without having to cut up 2, 3, 4 times going into my chipper. And then my stump grinder, of course, it'll handle anything as long as you want to take the time to do it. Whew. I made a mess. We got something to clean up tomorrow, that's for sure. So I really think, even though it's cool to jump in and out of pastures and stuff like that, I think what we need to do, because of 40 acres and so much to clear and so much to do, what we need to focus on is who needs it quicker. So the big cows, there's only 10 full-grown head in there on 20 acres. So there's plenty to do, plenty to eat, plenty of room. The parasite load's low. In here, you've got, at least, if you count Blue, 4 yearlings. I know Blue's only born in January, but he's shaping up pretty quick. But there's essentially 5 head in here on barely 5 acres. I think it's like 501. Back over there, where Taters and MJ are, there's 8 acres. So, yeah. If we focus our efforts where it's needed, it's this pasture right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make a goal for myself. I got some time this week. I'm gonna make a goal. I want at least 50 trees, 50 feet of trees off of this fence line. Like 50 feet into the pasture. So that would be north to south. I wanna see down this whole stinking thing. That's what I'm gonna do every single day. So I hope you guys are ready to watch some cutting, sawing, chipping, buzzing, and shredding. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of work, but man, it's gonna be worth it. Look how good this looks. And we hired a dozer to do this because we needed it done quick, fast, in a hurry. It was also bumpy and hilly, and he graded it, smoothed it, and everything. But yeah, we're gonna get in there and tear it all up, man. Don't worry about little Frosty. He's got a bale of hay in there. He won't be a big, oh, let's not call him a sissy, but if he wants to be a dainty little thing and just eat hay, that's okay. 50 feet off this fence line. It's happening this week. Even the big, well, maybe not the big, tall ones, because one of these trees actually shades the water bucket pretty well. But I'm talking anything that's not straight and healthy, we're gonna take her out. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be honest. We've had this property now for over a year, and I came to reclaim the land, came to cut down overgrown weeds that people like to pretend are healthy trees, chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. America. I did not mean to flip my, I also pinched myself. Ow.